Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway. Today's date is Thursday, December 18th, 2014. What you're looking at here before you is the NASDAQ 100 daily chart. Basically what the NASDAQ is looking like if you were to look at the NASDAQ itself. Bottom line is, the key here is to recognize that there could be substantial more upside in the NASDAQ going into year-end as well as in early January. I also believe that the S&P 500 Dow could both hit new all-time highs before all is said and done. And let me make my case right now. All right, so obviously we've seen this humongous bounce the last couple days. We are coming into a little minor resistance at the 20 moving average here on the daily chart. If you get through that, which again I expect you will, you're going to go retest this high. There's a level just above the all-time highs on the NASDAQ and on the QQQ that I believe the markets are going to get to, and that is the all-time high on the NASDAQ, which is just around the 5,000 level. So again, if you were to look at the NASDAQ right now, NASDAQ is currently trading at 4,722. So we're less than 300 points away of 5,000 on the NASDAQ. And overall, it's very common to see a level like an even number of 5,000 get hit. In addition, it's also the highs from 1999-2000 when we had the big tech bubble. So again, a double top there as well as a major even number. And that again, the fact that they brought us this close, it's very unusual that they don't take us to that level. So that's number one, the fact that you have the even number as well as the double top. And you can see this more clearly if you go to the QQQ monthly chart here, guys. And if I flip over to the monthly chart on the Qs, you'll see it right away. If I zoom out and we go back to 1999, you have this pivot right here around 110 on the Qs, even a little bit of a pierce of that. And again, this is the chart since 2009. Look at that move up. Really an impressive move up, but nonetheless, looks like we're heading right for this level. And again, I think, again, we most likely will get there, most likely to 5,000 on the NASDAQ. And once we get to 5,000 on the NASDAQ and we pierce that even number, that's my expectation for this market to be done. Okay, now what could cause the continued upside in the market? Well, really there's just one thing that I think at this point in time, well, really a couple things, but let's go back to the daily and discuss it. So on the QQQ, number one, you have to think that the market's into year-end, Santa Claus Christmas rally, that's going to start to take hold. All right, so right away, Santa Claus rally into year-end, hedge funds and institutions starting to put stocks like Apple and Alibaba in their portfolios for year-end. Again, if they're still in, they're going to look to add to those positions so their clients see. So that's window dressing, end of year, and Christmas rally. In addition, what you have to recognize also is that you have a situation with oil. If I bring up the USO chart here, you can clearly see that oil continues to be under pressure. Even today, the USO is down a little bit. Now, it looks like it's trying to make a little bit of a bottom here, but nothing significant yet. My expectation is that at some point over the next couple weeks, you are going to see a small bounce in oil, and that is going to add fuel to the fire on the markets to the upside. So oil bouncing should add fuel to the fire. You also could see upside because of the Santa Claus Christmas rally, and all of these factors leading you to that even number of 5,000 on the QQQ or on the NASDAQ should be where we're headed. So again, be ready for that, folks. And again, look for upside here into year-end. The only thing that could derail this is if oil really starts to collapse again. And again, even $1 down, $2 down, I don't think will do much to the markets. But any sort of nice bounce will give significant upside. The only way the NASDAQ or the markets overall would sell sharply is if the oil price gets below $50. I think that would scare people quite a bit. All right, guys, bottom line is, let's see what happens here. Flipping back to the QQQ, it's been a monster rally on the NASDAQ. And again, let's see if we get to that 5,000 level over the next month or so on the NASDAQ. Less than 300 points away, and today we're up 79 points right now, 80 points. Yesterday we were up over 100, so it's very doable. Really, in just a matter of a couple weeks, we could easily get that 300-point move to 5,000. Take care, guys.